This is one of our 2 Anatomage tables which can be used to explore the internal organs. As you can see, we can remove different layers such as the skin, where we get left with the muscular system, where we can explore how the different joints move a bit more closely. We can actually then also see it from a different angle as well, and you can see here that you can see the muscles coming up through the legs. This one here shows how the organs go all the way through using this bar along here, where we can see things like the brain from a sliced angle. So going a little bit further into the body, we can get to the skeletal system, where we can see how the skeletal system works with the ligaments and the tendons, but also how the skeletal system protects the internal organs. Going slightly further into the body, we might get to a point where we want to explore the bowels. Here you can see the stomach, the liver, and we might say at this point that we want to get a little bit closer to the heart. So if I remove the skeletal system, you can now see those internal organs from a much closer perspective. Now the person can also be turned. So here, something that often surprises people is how big and high up the kidneys are, which can be seen here. We can also see different viewpoints of her, where we can look at the lower lobes and the upper lobes. So if we wanted to find out where to listen to different parts of the lungs, by looking at it from this angle, from a real person and their internal organs, we know exactly where we'd be putting our stethoscope. And here you can see the heart. So with each contraction, you can imagine the blood flowing through, and why either too fast or too slow will cause problems with blood getting to the top of your head to the bottom of your toes. As you can see, this is an absolutely fantastic resource which gets used in many of the programmes throughout the university. It's a really good way of understanding and knowing really what happens underneath the skin and how the internal organs work together.